good? Okay. All right, do we have anybody on there yet?
I can't tell.
Yeah, okay. So welcome everybody to the first game of the season for the Monument Rebels. You are turned into the right game. You know, if you're used to seeing the Rampage at this rink in Monument Ice Rinks, we're in the East Rink today. And we have our Monument Rebels, the new name, against Arvada. And so the quick background on this is that with some rule changes within the hockey community in Colorado, they said your AAA team couldn't have the same name as the rest of your team. So AAA is still the Rampage. Everybody else is now the Rebels. So apologies if I slip a couple times, but the Monument Rebels are going to be here in the white and black as opposed to the blue, gray, and white of last year. So black and white Rebels. They have I guess the bull skull, if you want to call it that, is their logo. And we have a lot of the same guys returning from last year from the 14U B team that won the state championship right here at this rink. And we're fortunate to have the same three coaches in AJ Nigaman, Nick Henry, and Steve Snyder. And then the bulk of the team is some of those same players from the B team. And then we have a few new players that have come over from our AAA team but have played with the boys quite a bit over the years. And then we have two new players that one has come down from Highlands Ranch that played with Crevo. And then the other one has come from Alaska. So all the players have new numbers as well. So I'll go through them quickly here, but so it's going to take a while for all of us, I think, to learn the new numbers. But number 2, you've got Grayson Roberts, who's a forward, a winger. Number 5 is Logan Jaden on defense. 7 is Elliot Carter, another forward. 8 is Cameron Cook. 11, Crosby Henry at center. 13, Caden Hall, another forward. 19, Ty Merriman at defense. Number 20, Andrew Bryant. 23, Hudson Snyder. 33, Asher Jones. He's the one that's come down from Highland Ranch. 35, Jack McKay. He's one of our goalies. 39, Tice Parent. 41, Noah Cyberlick, who's been our goalie and is a rock back there between the pipes. 49, Austin Gasper. He's a center. 71, Harry Liggett. He's our new player from Alaska. And then one of the players that has the same number as last year is number 77, Ryan Nigaman. So the Rebels are going to be in white. Arvada is in the black or dark blue, I guess you would call it. So on your screen, the Rebels will be going left to right, Arvada right to left. So I'm very happy to be teamed up with Jay Cook, who's our videographer and has done a great job with the video over the years. And so happy to have him back. And you guys probably are too. When I would announce these games with my cell phone, you'd have a very shaky screen and the sound wasn't always great, but Jay's got all the tools, so thank you, Jay. So it looks like we're going to start off with the forward line of Henry, Paul, and Bryant, and on defense, Snyder and Nigaman, which is the same 5 that played together last year on this line. I'm trying to see, I believe Noah Cyberlick is in net. Jack McKay is on the bench to start the game for our goalie. All right. All right, Arvada wins the face-off. Collecting, Hall almost with a big steal. Arvada takes it back into their own zone, clears it. No, they do not, to their own blue line, through the neutral zone. Arvada brings it up, broken up by Nigaman. Arvada takes it behind the net, loses the puck. Rebels get it, trying to clear it up to Hall. Hall's fighting for it right inside our blue line. Now Nigaman's taking it, chips it behind the net. Trying to get it to Bryant in front of the Rebel bench. Huddy fighting for it now, Hudson Snyder. Bryant chips it up to Hall. Hall's coming up the left side, sees Henry. Hall dumps it in. Arvada goalie pushes it back behind the net. Henry gives a forecheck, but Arvada collects it. And they cannot clear. Cook with a great save at the blue line. On D, takes a shot just wide right. Rebels keep the puck in front of the Arvada net, or so not their net, the bench. But now they clear the zone. So we've got Gasper, Roberts, and Jones on the forward line, Cook and Jaden on D. Sorry, still learning all the numbers here. Arvada brings it in. Broken up right at the bottom of the circle. Crossing pass, and it comes out of the zone. Arvada's got to regroup in the neutral zone. Chips it up, gets it into our zone. Picked up by Cam Cook. Cam's now looking, going up our right side. Again, we're going right to left. Arvada picks it up, center ice. Looks like there might be a female player out there. Number 8 backhands it, stopped by Cyberlick. Oh no. Snuck one in. So Arvada scores first at 13:54 in the first period. That puck just had eyes of its own and snuck in right behind Cyberlick. So it looks like the Rebels have made a line change. So now we got Tice Parent is going to take the face-off with Liggett on the right. And I'm not sure who's on the left wing. You got Ty Merriman out there on defense with Hudson Snyder. Huddy gets pushed down by Arvada in the corner. Arvada comes around the back of our net. Looking, broken up, stopped along the boards. Arvada digs it out. Rebels now have it, chip it up to the right side. Liggett passes it up. Carter's giving it chase, so Carter's the left wing that's out there also. I couldn't see his number before. Liggett. So I think we got an offsides penalty. The referee fell down there for a second, so a little confusion. Line changes for both teams coming out. This face-off will be at our blue line, our defensive blue line. And you've got the line that started the game back out there. Hall, Henry, Bryant, and Nigaman, and Cook is out there now. So you've got one revolving defender. I think we have 5 defensive players, so they're not going to be the same battery every time. Arvada brings it in, fiddles and diddles, passes it up, shot in front. Score, Arvada. So 13:01. Both goals coming from Noah's right side and kind of scoot in under his pads to score. So up 2-0. This is a big wake-up call, I think, for a lot of these players. Like I said, I think 3 or 4 played on AAA last year, so are used to the bigger, faster players. But this is 2 levels up to what last year's B Rampage team was with the Rebels now. So, you know, they're probably getting adjusted to the faster play, better stick work. Rebels dump it in, right side. Hall gives it chase. Hall rubs out the Arvada player, gets pushed up to the point. Shot intercepted by Arvada. Another shot, Hall stopped in front. Nigaman collects it, brings it up through the neutral zone, chips it in, dumps it behind the net. Arvada leaves it for his defender. Now they're bringing it up their right side. And so the whistle's blown. The Arvada penalty box door is open. Looks like Arvada is going to get a penalty. Maybe too many men on the ice. Jay is confirming that. So too many men on the ice. So a nice break for the Rebels. Looks like it was going to be an icing anyway, but we'll take the penalty. So it's 2-minute penalty for too many men on the ice. So Rebels are taking the face-off. to the right of our goal. Pass back. Logan Jaden takes a shot on net. Save. Cover up. We're going to see the same face-off again. So right of our net, left of the Arvada goalie. You've got Merriman on defense along with Jaden. And you've got Roberts, Tice. No, Austin Gasper is at center, sorry. And then you've got Jones on the other wing. So Jones, Gasper, Roberts on the front line. And they're working hard right by the net. This is our best opportunity so far. Everybody's trying to take a chip. Chipping the puck in, but stopped by the Arvada goalie. That's the best chance we've had so far for the Rebels this game. So 12-11 left in the first period. Arvada's making a change. They're shorthanded. We're still on the power play. Gasper taking the face-off to the left of the goal as we're looking at it, to the right of the goalie. Quick shot on net, covered up right away. So we'll repeat the same face-off location. Arvada brings up right side, no. Jaden kept it in there for a second, but now Arvada is regrouped. Jaden also breaking up the play as it comes down their right side. Puck's behind the net now. Rebels get it. Looking, we've got numbers on the right side coming up, but they pass it back around. Jones has it now. Jones tries to chip it up in front of our bench. Goes through the Arvada defenseman into the neutral zone. Arvada regroups at our blue line. About to take a shot. Nope, pulls it back. Arvada is trying to get their numbers back on, trying to kill the power play. 1 minute left, just under a minute left in the Rebel power play. Puck is stuck against the boards behind our net. Trying to clear it out up the right side, but still stuck in the corner. Gasper now gets it behind the net. Gasper's looking up. Passes it to Elliot Carter. Elliot and Austin try to get control of the puck in front of the bench. Austin's going to go out. Long shift for him. Arvada brings it up, taking their time, killing the clock. They backhand it to Noah, who just deflects it wide. Carter tries to tip it out of the zone, and it was close. Now Rebels are bringing it up right side. Chipped in, Tice Parent chips it in, goes after it. Puck behind the net. We've got Carter going after that as well. And Tice Parent also chasing it down. Behind the Arvada goal. We've got some new players out there. We've got Hudson Snyder now on defense. Andrew Bryant giving chase on the puck. Andrew intercepts it briefly, but cannot hold on. Arvada brings it up. Arvada takes a shot just inside the blue line, blocked by the Rebels. And we got a penalty now coming up, probably on the Rebels. So it looks like Ryan Nigaman's going to get that penalty. For cross-checking. So Nigaman goes in the sin bin at 10:14 for cross-checking. So Arvada has the power play. This puck will be dropped to the left of Noah. Henry on the face-off. Henry Hall Bryant on the forward line. Up shot, score. Arvada up 3-0. Both teams will now be at full strength again. So 10:06, first period, and we're down a hat trick. So the forward line of Hall, Henry, Bryant are staying out there. And we've got Cook and Jaden on defense right now. Arvada wins the face-off, chips it up right side, kick back out. Arvada trying to get control of the puck, but Hall tries to break it up. Hall still has a chance. Hall swings and a miss, but great hustle by Hall right there. I'm trying to light a fire under the Rebels. So Rebels look a little bit shell-shocked right now, to be honest with you. A little bit on their heels. First true game that they've all played together. Practiced for a few weeks now, but so face-off, Crosby wins it, gets it over to Hall, but Arvada intercepts it. Arvada brings it up the left side. Cook is looking to set up. Cook, great defensive play, takes the puck away. Up the hall, broken up. Puck is bouncing around like a pinball machine right now. Oh, nice. That was a lucky fall for us, but we cannot capitalize on it. We just can't seem to find a groove. The Rebels in white are just having a tough time finding the groove. Crosby Henry, great stick handling, doesn't get to pull a trigger, but nice control by Crosby coming down the middle of the ice into our offensive zone. Well, now Arvada takes it. Roberts had the puck, lost it. Arvada coming up left side. Bottom of the circle, center it, and Noah covers it up. Little chatter in front of the net with two of the Rebel players and an Arvada player. 8:57 left, first half. We're down 3-0. So this faceoff will be to the right of Noah. Gasper taking the face. So Gasper, Roberts, and Merriman are out there along with Snyder and Jones. So Jones, Gasper, Roberts are the forward line here. Snyder and Merriman are on D. All right, puck's in the neutral zone. Arvada gets control. Bring it up left side, cut it into the center. Shot blocked. Cyberlick, glove save. So Noah's getting plenty of work here in the first period at goal. We're getting outshot significantly. Arvada definitely has some size advantage on the Rebels. All right, puck cleared. Jones chasing it down into our offensive zone. Jones gets it, looks, tries the center, broken up side of the net. Maybe a pad save by the Arvada goalie. Arvada player falls down trying to clear the puck, comes back in. Goalie steers it aside. Now the puck's behind the Arvada net. Two Rebels trying to get it, cannot get control. Arvada brings it up, center of the ice in the neutral zone, back and forth. Tice Parent breaks it up and now has control of the puck. Tice is 1-on-2, cuts it back at the dot, takes a shot just wide right, almost that front corner under the crossbar. Nice play by Tice. Arvada turns it back around, and Parent chases it all the way down from the shot and does the back check. So great play by Tice Parent. So Harry Liggett from Alaska brought the puck up the right side. Carter now stirring it up with the Arvada player, trying to get control. Comes out of the corner, up the left side by Arvada, but Henry then breaks it up. Okay, Arvada chips it into the center of the ice, and it comes through the neutral zone, has it in their offensive end, cuts it back, blue line. At the bottom of the circle, shot blocked. Arvada back and forth along the left side. They're cutting it towards the middle, intercepted by Henry. Henry brings it up right side, looking for some numbers. 1-on-3, doesn't have them. Arvada takes the puck away. Goes around the boards. Bryant tries to get it. Now Bryant's in the far corner to the left of the goal, trying to get control, cannot. Arvada tries to clear, blocked by Nigaman for a second. Now Nigaman's chasing it in the neutral zone. Arvada gets it 1-on-3. He cuts it through, takes a shot wide left. Ryan Nigaman now has it, backhands it up to Hall, but intercepted by Arvada. Hall now gains control. Hall cuts it back. Nice move to get away from the defender, coming up right side. Loses control of the puck. Arvada's heading back the other way. Broken up, neutral zone by Jones. Oh, Merriman took a big hit at neutral zone. Was looking at the puck, trying to clear it, and Arvada took advantage of that. All right. Looks like we're going to get a boarding call on Arvada behind the Rebels' goal. Looks like the player left his feet on the boarding call. So 68 for Arvada is headed into the box. So Rebels power play at 6:05, first period. The pace has slowed down, the scoring I should say has slowed down a little bit since the 10-minute mark where 3 goals were scored. So Gasper's going to take the face-off to the right of the Arvada goalie. Arvada takes it, carries behind the net. Rebels on the power play. Jones to Gasper. Gasper tries to get control. Oh, almost a good save there by Merriman. Leaves it, but not enough spunk on the pass. Arvada now gets it shorthanded. Coming down there, 2 guys against our 4. Arvada has the puck from the blue line. Shot deflects around. Cleared. And there's an offsides called. So face-off right outside of our defensive zone. 5:34 left. 1:29 left in the Rebels' power play. So we've got Harry Leggett at the right wing, Tice Parent at center, and I believe Elliot Carter on left wing. Then you got Hudson Snyder and Ryan Nigaman on defense. So Rebels clear the zone, but it looks like we're gonna get, no, now they are calling an icing call. The hand was not up till the last second. I guess there was chase being given, so the linesman wasn't sure. So that's going to come all the way back to Noah, the left of Noah. 5:20 left, 1:15 left in the power play. Rebels need a spark. Arvada gets control, passes it to the blue line, takes a shot that's deflected, goes right of our goal, left of Noah. Puck goes behind the net. Hudson Snyder cuts it back and forth behind the net. Rebels can't get control, even as a man advantage. Now Rebels have it, trying to bring it up, center ice. Turn the puck over, center ice. Shot goes wide left. Rebels trying to put something together at the end of this shift. Coming up the right side, Parent loses the puck at the blue line. Arvada gets it, bringing it out now up their right side. This player cutting through just about the whole team. Bryant picks it up, cuts it back, waits for the onsides. Henry dumps it into the corner. Bryant giving it chase. Bryant and Henry trying to collect the puck on the left side. Arvada gets control, clears the zone. Now coming up our left side. Cook's there to play D on this guy, stops him. Cook and Snyder playing good defense on that shift. Hall brings it up, loses the puck right in front of our offensive blue line. Rebels collect, cross ice to Henry out of his reach, going towards the goal. No more, now team's are at even strength. 3:40 left in the first period. Arvada collects it behind the net. Jones breaks it up, gets the puck, chips it in front. Shot by Caden Hall, goes just wide right. Another great scoring chance for the Rebels. There haven't been many, but that was probably our best, cleanest shot of the game. Now Arvada cuts it back, loses an edge. Puck is clear but kept in. Grayson Roberts trying to get the puck against 2 Arvada players. Jones also. Jones and Roberts fighting along our blue line against 5 Arvada players during our line change. Arvada takes a shot, blocked. Looks like Cook blocked that shot. Or I'm sorry, maybe Logan Jaden did. Logan. So Jaden out on defense now with Cook. Lots of shots by Arvada, but lots of blocks by the Rebels. 2:40 left in the first. Arvada deflected, goes wide left. 2 Rebels players give chase with 1 Arvada in the corner trying to dig it out. Trying to get it up the right side for us. We clear the zone, but Arvada collects in the neutral zone, regroups, brings it in, center ice, cuts back and forth, cannot pull the trigger to take a shot, so Rebels stop that charge. Rebels clear the zone, back in the neutral zone, Arvada collects. Arvada brings it in their offensive zone, takes a shot, deflected by Cook, goes out of play. Arvada definitely has some really good passing, especially in the neutral zone as they regroup. Good crisp passing, they know what to do. Rebels just have not found their groove yet. 2:02 left, first period. Face off to the right of Cyberlick. Arvada wins it, brings it up to the blue line, loses control, goes into our offensive zone. Arvada collects and sends it back out. It looks like it was tipped, so no icing there. We're going to recollect the puck. Merriman picks it up. Merriman chips up left side to Carter. Carter giving a chase up the left side. Arvada gets control, just changes field of ice, field of play. Oh man, Arvada just decks Hudson Snyder right inside the blue line. And we clear the puck, and that's going to be an icing. So, we're not in the B League anymore. This is AA hockey, and you can tell that it's 2 levels higher than what most of these guys have played before. So 1:21 left. First period, this face-off will be to the left of Cyberlick. Looks like we've got Nigaman and Cook out there on D. I think Coach AJ is talking about the check. It wasn't an icing. Okay. So Nigaman is debating, Coach Nigaman is debating the icing call. And as usual, you're not going to win that with a referee. All right. Henry tries to bring it out. Looks like the linesman decked an Arvada player. Henry brings it in, has Hall on his right. Henry tries to backhand and takes a shot. Pushing, does not get it in. Goalie makes the stop. Henry had 2 bites at the apple there at point blank range and could not push it through. All right, so you got Bryant, Henry, Hall on offense, and Cook and Nigaman, I believe, on D. This face-off is to the left of the goal. Arvada wins it, brings it back behind their net. Hall gives a chase, they cut it back. Henry gives a chase, Bryant now has it, scoops it up to Henry. Bryant cannot get control. Arvada clears the zone. Bryant goes after it and gives it to Henry. Henry to Hall. Now Arvada brings it up left side. All right. Puck made it into the neutral zone. Arvada regroup. Now Bryant gets it, passes it to himself off the boards. Averts a check. 3 Arvada guys, 2 Rebels trying to fight for the puck in front of the penalty boxes. And we're going to get a penalty on Arvada, it looks like. So good hustle by the Rebels right there. So Monument about to have its 3rd power play of the game with 24.6 seconds left. So 2-minute penalty. You're going to have Jones, Roberts, Gasper on offense with Cook and Nigaman on D. So this will be a face-off to the right of the goal. Hopes to get a shot off, 24 seconds, ticking down. Nigaman gives it chase, keeps it in the zone. Jones tries, but Arvada clears. 17 seconds left. Rebels carry through the neutral zone, just dump it in. Arvada collects it up in their own defensive end. Bring it up right side. Rebels have it. Jones chips it into our offensive zone. 2 seconds. And could not get the shot off. So end of the first period. Rebels are down 3-0. We'll go into the second period with a man advantage. We got 1:36 left on the power play. So these are 16-minute periods in the 14U AA. So all 3 goals were really scored in the first 6 minutes of the first period. So Arvada came out on their toes, Rebels were on their heels. And the first 2 goals really were, they kind of like slid under the pads of Cyberlick. Not a typical goal that Cyberlick would let in. So the puck kind of had some eyes there. The 3rd shot was a good one. And so that's where we are today. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach AJ has to say to them here between the first and second period. Again, this team is new, learning how to play together on some of these lines. You know, will he shift them up? Will he keep them the same? We haven't really been able to find the pop that we need and the groove that we're trying to get into. So it looks like Cyberlick will return to the goal. I was trying to see if McKay was going to go in. All right, so now going into the second period, it's going to switch sides. So now the Rebels will be going right to left in the white jerseys, and Arvada will be going left to right in their blue and yellow jerseys. So again, power play for the Rebels. Paul Henry Bryant on the front line, and then you've got Jaden and Merriman on D. All right, Hall collects it, center ice, gives it to Bryant. Bryant tries to get around, cuts it back. Top of the circle, chips it in, intercepted by Arvada, and they clear the zone. So it goes up the right side, and I guess they still do icing, even on the shorthanded. So icing called. This faceoff will be to the left of the goal we're attacking, to the right of the Arvada goalie. So Henry's taking the face at center again. Henry passes it back to Jaden. Jaden over to Merriman. Merriman sets it up, pushes it in, goes through in front of the net. Nobody touches it. Arvada brings it up right side. They're giving chase into the corner, looking up, looking. And they took, I don't know how that went in exactly. Did that deflect off somebody? So they shot it off of the back of Noah to score the fourth goal of the game. Shorthanded goal by Arvada. Just under a minute left in the Rebels' power play. Tough way to start the second period. Rebels trying to regroup. You've got Jones, Gasper, and Roberts on the front line now with Nigaman and Snyder on D. Jones gives it chase in our offensive zone. Fights for the puck, can't get control. Arvada clears it up their right side, doesn't get it out of the zone. Now they do. Arvada cuts it middle. Swim move kind of over Snyder. Now Jones has it, carries it out of our defensive end. Arvada gives it chase, 1-on-3. Gasper trailing. And the puck slides into the goalie. He holds it up with Gasper attacking. 14:50 left, second period. 4-0 Arvada. 26 seconds left in the power play. So this will probably be our last rush before this power play is over. So to the right of the goal we're attacking, left of the Arvada goalie. Same Rebels players out there. Gasper's going to take the face off. He gets it and just loses it, not by him losing it, but it got deflected. Back and forth in the neutral zone between the blue lines. Arvada brings it up just inside the blue. Light shot steered aside by Cyberlick. Snyder looks to chip it up right side. We clear the zone. Jones is trying to get through. Stood up at the blue line by the Arvada defenseman. Jones still giving it a rush. Rebels center, but nobody's there. Pass down just, well, Cyberlick covers it up. Tough to tell if it was going to go wide right or not. He decides to cover it up, so there'll be a face-off in our defensive zone to Cyberlick's left, to the right of the goal that Arvada is attacking. Puck is pushed to the corner. Rebels try to clear up left side, and they do not. Arvada has it center. Tries to cut it through the dot, looking for the backhand. Can't pull the trigger. Looking. Same Arvada player still has control of the puck. Gets through, no shot. Now the puck's behind the net. Arvada looks. They're passing it around to try to get a good shot. Arvada seems to have full control of the possession of the puck. Broken up by Rebels right there. Puck trying to come up the right side, and it does. We finally clear the zone. 13:50 left, second period. Arvada chips it into our defensive zone. Jaden gets it, carries it behind the net, or chips it behind the net. Puck behind Noah again. Now we're trying to come up the left side. Carter clears it up. And Liggett tries to give it chase, but Arvada gets control. Arvada at center ice now. They bring it up the right side. Arvada in the neutral zone. Backhands it into the offensive zone. About to pull a trigger. No, broken up by Jaden, it looks like. Or was that Cook, I think? Loose puck, neutral zone. Arvada beats the Rebels to the puck. Swing and a miss. Rebels take it. Shot goes wide right. 12:50 left in the second period. We've got Cook out there with Jaden now on defense. Bryant out there with Hall and Henry. Good try, good shot opportunity, but blocked in front of the Arvada net. Arvada tries to clear it up their right side, intercepted by Bryant. Bryant tries to get control of the puck, gets bumped off. Hall trying to get control with Bryant. Puck goes in front of the net, picked up by Arvada. Arvada looks to clear it up the right side. Cook tries to keep it in, and then Hall, neutral zone. Jaden picks it up, saves it, nice cut. Jaden lays a nice hit on an Arvada player. One of the few collisions that we've had the better half of. Puck goes right in front of the Arvada bench, nobody there. 11:50 left, second period. Jaden gets it in the neutral zone, tries to clear it back up. Henry passes it up to Jones, but intercepted by Arvada. Grayson chasing him, offsides, Arvada. So kind of stuck in mid-change for the Rebels. Now both teams are making some personnel changes. This face-off will be just outside of the Rebels' defensive zone in front of the Arvada bench. Looks like Austin Gasper is going to take the drop. Arvada wins it at center ice, trying to push a change of direction. Arvada cuts it back, center ice. Takes a quick shot, quick trigger pull on that one, goes high over the net. Arvada centers it, broken up. Grayson Roberts now backhands it out of the zone. Arvada gets it. Arvada now picking it up at the blue line right side. Offsides Arvada. Much to the dismay of the Arvada coaches. So this puck drop will be just outside of the Rebel zone again. 10:38 left, 4-0 Arvada. Looks like we're gonna make a line change here. Got Tice Parent now gonna play center and take the face off with Liggett and Carter joining him. Snyder and Merriman are playing defense. Snyder tries to clear a puck. Arvada gets it, takes a shot over the crossbar. Body's flying in the corner. And the reason for that is there was a cross-check by Arvada. So I think the Arvada player cross-checked Merriman into the board. So we're going to see, I think, our fourth power play of the game now. So we are, just like the scoreboard says, 0 for 4 on power plays, losing 4-0. Well, this is our fourth. Hopefully we'll be 1 for 4 after this one. So you've got Cook and Nigaman on defense. The puck drop will be to the left of the Arvada, well, they're switching it now, to the right of the Arvada goalie. You've got Carter, Parent, and Liggett on offense. Parent wins the face, takes a shot, deflected. Liggett tries to get the rebound. scrum ensues in front of the net. And it looks like the goalie has covered it up. So only 6 seconds off the clock. So 1:54 left in the 2-minute cross-checking penalty for Arvada. Boy, great job by Parent to win the faceoff, then take a good shot, and then Liggett on the rebound. So now we just switch sides. So now it'll be to the left of the Arvada goalie. Parent wins the face, puts it back, shot from the point, deflected. Carter gives it chase along with Parent. Parent has it again, same spot, takes a shot, blocked, tries to center it, nobody in the slot. Arvada brings it back up. Nigaman and Cook playing D. Liggett to Parent. Parent brings it up right side. Carter in the middle. They get it in offensive zone. Parent takes a shot, wide right. Parent loses his stick after the shot. Arvada trying to get control coming up the right side. Deflected into center ice. Cook has it in front of the Arvada bench, chips it up in front of the Rebels bench. Rebels try to take a shot, but a little thin on it. Parent giving chase. And you got an icing on Arvada. Both teams look pretty spent on that shift. So I'm sure we'll see wholesale changes by both teams. 9:19 left, 57 seconds left in the Rebels power play. We need to get some shots. Had a good chance at the beginning of the penalty. Now we got Bryant, Henry, and Hall. Puck goes back to Cook. Cook takes a shot, blocked at the top of the circle. Puck dumped in. Nigaman gives chase in our own defensive zone now. Bryant along the boards. Now Hall up to Henry. Henry bringing it up center ice, 1-on-2. Hall giving chase, broken up by Arvada. Bryant stops it with his foot before it clears his own, but loses that battle. Nigaman up to Henry, no, Hall. Hall chips it down behind the net. Bryant giving it chase, can't get there in time. Hall has it, tries to get control of the puck. Henry has it, has an opportunity for a take a shot. He takes a shot, blocked. I've seen Crosby shoot before, and that was not his strongest shot. So, trying to get some good shots on net by the Rebels. Only 12 seconds left in the power play. 8:35 left, second period. Same players out there for the Rebels. Arvada makes a couple changes. Henry gives it back to Nigaman. Nigaman backhands it to the middle. Broken up back and forth. Bryant now blocks it. Bryant trying to get it with his skate again. Power play is over. And Arvada very slow getting their fifth player on the ice. They do now. Nigaman tries to bring it up left side, dumps it in. Nigaman gives chase, still going after it. And it looks like Henry was trying to get control on the side. Arvada coach's voice is very loud. Arvada brings it up the right side, inside the blue line, tries to chip it past Nigaman, doesn't work. Now, right at the dot, shot over the crossbar. Now Jones out there with Gasper and Roberts. Roberts giving a chase. Past Jones, past Gasper. Arvada tries to bring it up left side, save by Cook, I believe that was. Or no, that was Jaden. Sorry, Logan Jaden, number 5. Number 5 and number 8 look the same at a quick glance. Backhand, nope. Gasper turns it to the forehand. Back to Logan Jaden, blocked by the foot of a Arvada player. That probably did not feel good. Arvada bringing it up left side on the backhand, tries to center it, broken up. Rebels trying to turn it. Line change by Arvada, but they quickly have the numbers. Jones takes a shot just at the blue line, blocked by Arvada, who turns it back around, coming up the right side. Right side pinched off by 3 Rebels players. Arvada again right side in the circle. Loose puck, back to the point for Arvada. Left-handed defender takes a shot, deflected wide by Cyberlick. Rebound, blocked, and the third time is a charm for Arvada. You cannot give them that many loose puck chances. So Cyberlick stopped the first two. The third one went in for now a 5-0 lead by Arvada. 6:42 left in the second period. Arvada's passing is just too crisp and clean. They're way outskating and outpassing the Rebels. So Parent takes the face off. Arvada picks it up though. Arvada's right back at where they just left off. Loose puck picked up in front of the net. Nigaman's carrying up through center ice. Takes a shot, waffle save by Arvada. Carter tries to center it. Nigaman trying to come back on defense. Filled in by Parent. And offsides penalty. Not a penalty, just offsides. Potential offsides. So center ice face-off going to take place. We still have Parent out there at center with Liggett and Carter. And then you've got Hudson Snyder and Ryan Nigaman on defense. Arvada wins, comes up right side, cuts it back. Still have the puck. Up to the point, they backhand it back in. Top of the circle, here comes a shot. No, broken up by Parent. Nice back check by Tice to prevent the shot. In front, bouncing around, pinballing. Cyberlick could not get control. Now trying to bring it up left side, Arvada keeps it right in. So back and forth against the right-hand boards. Now it's back behind the net. Arvada back and forth. Good passing. It looks like the Rebels are standing still, honestly. Pass in front. Carter gets control of the puck, shoots it, goes wide left. So now we are going to get an icing and bring it back to the Rebels' defensive end. So on defense now we have Cook and Jaden. In the front line of Henry, Bryant, and Hall. So this puck drop will be to the right of Cyberlick. 5:26 left in the second. Rebels get the face-off. They pass up to themselves. Oh, pass in center. Oh, Bryant could just not pick it up in the center from the pass from Hall. Now Bryant has it. Swing and a miss. Now we get it up left side. Crosby has it. He's looking to get control of the puck. Has it, looking for the pass. Nobody to pass it to. Arvada gets control of the puck. Bryant now tries to break it up. Loses that fight. Jaden tries to chip it back in. Arvada now brings it up right side. Jaden, nice steal. Good D by Jaden to break that one up. 68's a little chippy out there for Arvada. He had a penalty earlier in the game. Arvada passing it right in front, broken up to the point, shot blocked again. Quick steered away by Noah on a pass or shot or pass that was coming through. Leg save. Now Rebels clear the zone up the right side. Arvada recollects. Arvada now bringing it up the right side. They like the right side to bring it into the zone. Shot blocked by the Rebels. Bryant looks to pass it just outside of Hall. They're trying to get the forwards off the ice. It's been a long shift. Arvada brings up right side again, into the middle, takes a shot, deflected, goes over to the crossbar. And yelling, too many men, I think. Nope. So it looks at 3:56 like the Rebels will have another power play. The door is open. Did you see what the penalty was, Jay? It is too many men on the ice. Okay. So too many men on the ice for Arvada. So this face-off will take place in the Rebel offensive zone. Gasper is going to take the draw with Jones to his left and Roberts to his right. Snyder and Merriman on D. This will be to the right of the Arvada goalie. Goes left, Jones tries to get it. Jones fighting with the Arvada players in the corner. Oh, Gasper tries to get it, but checked off the puck. Comes up, Snyder's trying to play D, just misses it. Could not keep it in. Merriman's giving it chase. Cyberlick says, I'll just cover it up. A little bit risky. So 3:34 left in the second period, 1:38 left in the Rebels power play. This faceoff will be to the right of Noah. Same Rebels line out there. Rebels win the face, trying to bring it up right side. Cross it over. Jones had it for a second, and Arvada pushes it right back into their offensive zone. Snyder, Gasper try to give it chase behind the net. Arvada now has it on the left side. They dump it back in. Merriman tries to clear it. Oh, point blank shot by Arvada goes wide right. Arvada just skating around at their will. Shot blocked by Cyberlick. Pad save. Another shot blocked. Arvada still with the puck. And again, at the point, intercepted by Jones. Just blocked, so clears the zone. Offsides, Arvada. 2:47 left. Second period, 51 seconds left on the Rebels power play. So Arvada doing a good job, shorthanded, to keep the puck in their own offensive end. So the faceoff will be at center ice. You got Tice Parent taking it with Carter and Grayson flanking him. And then you've got Cook and Nigaman on D. Arvada brings it into the offensive zone, but it gets pushed back out by Rebels. Arvada brings it back in up the left side this time, dump it around the back of the net. Rebels looking to collect, push it up our left side to Carter. Carter tries to clear a puck, intercepted by 68 on Arvada. Arvada looks to pass it in the center, broken up. Rebels look like they could have numbers if they could turn on the speed here. Cook tries to bring it through, intercepted by Arvada, bringing it back out, but Rebels fighting for it. 15 seconds left, but offsides. 15 seconds left in the power play, that is. 2:11 left in the second period, 5-0 Arvada. So it looks like we will have the face-off right in front of the Rebels bench. Crosby Henry's taking the face with Bryant and Hall on the wings. Bryant had it for a second, lost it, now Hall has it. Hall trying to fiddle and diddle, dumps the puck in to the left of the net. Bryant gives it chase. Oh man, that's some boarding. So man.
Kick him out!
So Hall, I think is that Hall or Crosby? Yeah, Hall, number 13. So very dangerous play. Hall getting boarded from the back. Refs deciding what is going to be the penalty. It was a pretty flagrant penalty on Arvada. Will he get kicked out? Will he get a 10-2? So 1:56 left. It's only a 2-minute penalty, but the door's still open. So it looks like it is going to be a 10-2. So right call. So that the offender will be out for 10 minutes, but a teammate will serve that 2-minute penalty. So hopefully Hall is okay. Looked like he got up and shook it off. Hall's giving chase now, so it looks like he's okay. But one Arvada player is taking on 5 Rebel players and controlling the puck. Now Rebels recover. Get it up to Hall. Hall backhands it into the offensive zone. Arvada picks it up. Arvada Oh, they lose, mistake, shot, miss. Rebels had a point blank shot by Hall right into the goalie's pads. Bryant couldn't get the rebound. We're keeping the puck in our offensive zone. Along the right side. Oh. And Arvada clears the zone. One minute left in the second period, 1:11 left in the power play. Now we're fighting for the puck in our defensive end against a corner. The Arvada players doing a good job freezing it up against the boards. Rebels try to bring it up left side. And they waved it. All right, so now it's neutral zone. Arvada's gonna pass it around, kill some time. Intercepted by Bryant. Bryant brings it into the offensive zone, 1-on-3. Now Henry's in there too, but the puck is just floating around. Lame shot by Bryant, but stopped by the Arvada goalie. We just cannot get some good wood or composite on the puck today. So, we got a line change for both teams. Gasper at center. It's going to take this face-off to the right of the Arvada goalie with Jones and Roberts. Then we've got Nigaman and Cook on D. 32 seconds left in the second period. Be nice for the Rebels to get one on the board here in 30 seconds. Nigaman has the puck, dumps it back in. No Rebels there. Arvada brings it back up there, left side. Takes a shot, top of the circle. Glove save by Cyberlook, 17 seconds left. So this face-off will be to the right of Cyberlook. Same Rebels team out there. Puck's in the corner. Gasper passes around the back of the net. Puck's trapped in the corner, 4 seconds left. Cleared 3, it's gonna end the second period. So only 4 seconds left in the Rebels power play going into the third period. 5-0 Arvada. It's been a rough opener for the Rebels so far. And again, Arvada's passing and stick handling is just far superior to the Rebels today. So I think that the Rebels have 2 games next weekend. They have a game on Saturday in South Denver, and then Sunday we go all the way up to Fort Collins to play NOCO. So I think I've heard that we may play upwards of 60 games this season, which is quite a bit more than last year, but good chance for the boys to develop. And I think we have a lot more talent on this team than what is being shown today. So I think that it's, you know, the first game jitters, get those out of the way, hopefully have a good week of practice, and then come out for the 2 games next weekend. So one Arvada player is still going to be serving about 8 minutes on that 10-2 for the boarding call against Caden Hall. So now, going back to how we started the game, the Rebels in white will be going left to right on the screen. Arvada in the blue and yellow will be going right to left. So Cyberlook will stay in goal for the third period as well. So you've got Liggett, Parent, and Carter on the front line, and Merriman and Jaden at defense. Arvada wins the drop, They bring it right into the zone, backhand to the forehand, shot into Noah's chest. He covers it up. Face-off will be to the right of Noah. So Arvada kind of picks up where they left off, even though they're now even strength. So that 4 seconds went pretty quick. Face-off to the right of Cyberlick. Arvada wins it initially, but then Rebels get control. Rebels clear the defensive zone through the neutral zone into our offensive zone. Carter had a chance for a second, couldn't get control of the puck. Now Arvada is fighting for it in the corner. Arvada gets it, carries it behind their own net, bringing it up the right side. Then they pass the puck through the center into our defensive zone. Everything's waved off. Now we bring it up right side. Parent dumps it into the corner. Parent gives it chase after his own pass. Has it in front. Tries to get it to Liggett. Liggett takes a shot. Stopped by Arvada. Oh, man. So a little pushing in front of the net. And it looks like Parent is going to go to the box. Oh, cross-check. Well, that was pretty lame, considering some of the other things that happened this game, but some frustration setting in for the Rebels. 15-12 in the third period. Face-off in our own defensive zone to the right of Cyberlick. Linesman got the puck caught up in his skates. Shot from the top of the circle goes wide right. And now Arvada's giving a chase back into the defensive zone. Hall giving a chase with the pressure. Arvada regains control. Hall giving a chase. Speedy out there. Arvada in the corner tries to drop it back to the point. On the right side, shot deflected by Noah. And Hall chips it up right side as he heads to the bench. Arvada has control in their own zone. They clear their defensive zone. Arvada brings it up through the neutral zone, dumps it in front of the Rebels bench. Now they chip it into the corner. 14:34 left, 120 on the Tice Parent penalty. Arvada puts it back to the point, and Bryant breaks it up. Oh, that was totally out of the zone. They wave it off. They say it didn't come out. Rebels doing it okay. Oh, right in front. Oh, they couldn't pull the trigger on the backhand. We got lucky there. Now we clear the puck. Arvada regroups in the neutral zone. 45 seconds left in the power play. Rebels doing pretty good shorthanded, honestly. Crosby tries to clear the zone in front of our bench. And does, it looks like. Yes, he does. It's in the neutral zone. Arvada recollects and redistributes. That's what they've been doing all day. Arvada, top of the circle, get an interception by, can't see who that is. 49, Gasper, I should know by the speediness. So Gasper broke up the play at our own blue line, gave it a good chase. 7 seconds, 6 in the Tice Parent penalty. Tutty chips it in, gets hit from behind, no call. Arvada goalie leaves it for his player behind their own net. Both teams now at even strength. Arvada collects it from behind the net. Roberts gives a chase. Pass past him. Arvada takes it up. Oh man, nice cut by the Arvada player. Good job by Grayson Roberts to steal the puck. Comes in right side, tries to cut it to the forehand. Takes a shot wide left. Arvada recollects. Sends it up. Bounces off a player's skate, but they get it again and they chip it into their offensive zone for a second. Rebels clear it. Roberts looking, passes it to Tice Parent, who's back out from the penalty. Breakaway, Arvada, goal. So a little defensive mishap on our own end. Left the puck for Arvada. They said thank you and put it top shelf. So now it looks like we're down with 6-0. The clock clock was running there for a second, so I didn't know if it was going to be a running clock after 5. They just forgot. Okay. So 6-0 Arvada. 12:08 left in the third period. Arvada has it in the offensive end again, brings it on the backhand, tries to cut it in, broken up by Cyberlook in the defense. Rebels just can't get it cleared. Get stuck in their own sticks and skates. Arvada has it again. Rebels try to clear, and they do. Off the skate of an Arvada player, but he recollects it in the neutral zone. 2 Rebels giving him chase, but he just takes it back behind his own net. Has control, looks up, cuts it back. Passes behind his net, trying to go up the right side now. Parent gives chase for a second. Arvada, just very good passing team. Arvada takes a shot, goes high over the crossbar. Rebels clear the zone. Arvada, oh, could there be a trip? Yes, they're going to call an incidental tripping penalty on Liggett. Essentially, the Arvada guy stepped on his stick, I think. And they're going to call a trip on Liggett. Timing is everything, they say. So now Arvada will be on the power play with 11 minutes left, up 6-0. On the last shorthanded shift, the Rebels actually played pretty well, I have to say. Arvada wins the face, point to point. Now they dump it in behind the net. Cook tries to clear it up right side. Now Henry trying to sprint free, going after the loose puck. Will he get there in time? No, he gets lifted up and pounded into the boards in the corner. Arvada clears the puck. Nice stand-up D for a second. Now Arvada again, shot. Saved by Cyberlook, glove save. So Noah's getting plenty of shots this game for sure, get to start the season. 10:37 left, third period. 1:33 left in the penalty to Liggett. This faceoff will be to the left of Noah. Ref talking it over with the timekeeper. Arvada passes it back to the point in front of the Rebels bench. Waffle save by Noah. Gets it, tries to get under his pads, and cannot. We cannot give so many loose shots, guys. So, Noah stopped the initial shot, tried to collect it under his pads. The puck was loose. We couldn't clear the player or the puck out in front of the net, and that's the 7th goal. So 7-0, third period. Roberts, Parent, and Jones on the, or I'm sorry, it's Gasper, not Parent, 49-39. Got that one confused again. Arvada offsides, bringing it into the offensive zone. So face off just outside the Rebel defensive zone. Lots of chatter among the Arvada players, silence among the Rebels. Arvada brings it into the zone. Control of the puck. Pass it in front, deflected away, up to Roberts. Roberts tries to clear, can't. Huddy now clears the puck, leaning into the Arvada player. Another one picks it up. Now they're coming up left side, looking to take a shot. They're just physical and bruisers. They can just bowl their way into the net. Rebels clear the puck. Jones now has it, coming into our zone. Jones has an opportunity, takes a shot. Ugh! Initially blocked and trickled by. Looked like it might have had a chance, but no other Rebels there. Rebels on the line change. So now, even strength, 9:30 left. Rebels have the puck behind their own net, trying to clear it. Arvada now has control. No, yes. No, back and forth. Now Rebels have it. Jones clears it into the bench. So 9:16 left. This face-off will be to the left of Noah. Arvada wins the draw. From the point to the center, shot, block, deflected. Bouncing around in front of Noah. Arvada not letting up on attacking the net. So this face-off is to the right of Noah. Rebels win the face-off. Pass it around. Rebels try and clear up left side, intercepted by Arvada in the corner. Arvada has it broken up by Rebels. Now Rebels trying to clear up the left side, but there's just nobody to pass it to, and they take too long and it gets stolen. Now Cook's bringing up right side, tries to chip it up to Liggett, but Arvada steals it at the top at the circle, trying to take a shot in front. Rebels try to clear in front of the bench, but cannot. And now they do. Puck in the neutral zone, and quickly back into the Rebels' defensive zone. Rebels try to clear it behind the net all the way up. Liggett's trying to get there. Arvada from the point, put it in the center. Elliott Carter now flips it out of our defensive zone. Liggett tries to give chase on the right side. Arvada collects it and puts it right up through the neutral zone, but Rebels put it back. So back and forth through the neutral zone here the last minute. 7:58 and ticking left in the game. Cook collects it behind the net, goes up left side. Arvada intercepts. Cook and Bryant get control of the puck. And Liggett dumps it in to the right. Arvada goalie stops it. Crosby Henry tries to give it chase. Arvada gets it, carries it out. Broken up quickly by Caden Hall. Arvada centers. Wasn't able to pull the trigger to get the shot on Cyberlick. They still have control in their offensive zone. Top of the circle, kicked away by Noah. Rebels trying to clear up the right side now. Hall and Bryant. Now Hall has it neutral zone. Passes it deflection off to Henry. Henry just dumps it in. Goes behind the net. And Arvada recollects. Hall gives it chase on the forecheck. Henry as well. Now Henry has it in the corner. Henry looking to pass it. Henry taken down. No call. Oh, the hand is raised. So if Rebels can control this puck, we can get another skater on, and we do. So now the Rebels are up a man while the delayed penalty is happening. Can't get the puck clear. Looks like Bryant and Hall. Now they blow the whistle. So Rebels will go on a power play with 6:36 left, down 7-0. So nice forechecking effort by Hall and Henry. And then Henry draws the penalty. So this face-off will be to the left of the Arvada goalie. And we've got Jaden and Merriman on defense. Gasper's going to take the drop with Jones and Roberts on the wings. Gasper wins the draw, pushes it forward, collects it himself behind the net, tries to jam it in, but the goalie stops it. Leg pad save. From the point, Jaden tries to dump it in now. Gasper giving control. So Rebels got some life here in this power play, but now Arvada is collecting it, bringing it up their left side. They chip it out. Now Merriman try to poke it back up. Arvada has it at their own blue line of their offensive zone. Arvada neutral zone, bringing up left side. They get it into the offensive zone. Merriman gives it chase. Merriman collects it behind the net. Slight hit by an Arvada player. Now we try to clear it on the left side. Now Jones. Now Roberts. Roberts to Jones. Can't get control. Jones has it for a sec in the neutral zone. Arvada now trying to bring it up left side, blocked. Roberts carries it into the offensive zone to Jones. Jones shot over the crossbar. Hard shot though. Loose puck. Arvada gets it for a second, but now Gasper. Now Parent is out there. So Parent and Jones were trying to get it behind the net. Hudson Snyder has it, keeps it in, passes it around the back of the net. Arvada collects it, and it looks like Rebels are kind of gassed from that shift. So bringing another Rebel player on, trying to make something out of this power play. 25 seconds left. Goalie lost it for a second for Arvada. So the clock is it's a running clock, I guess? No? We just lost 5 seconds off the clock. So 9 seconds now left in the Rebels power play. 4:45 left in the game. Face off to the right of the Arvada goalie. Rebels win it initially, but Arvada takes control. Arvada in the center. Does not get to pull the trigger. Hudson Snyder takes it, looks to carry it out. He's carrying it out himself. Huddy through the neutral zone, centers, offsides. So Rebels offsides on the Snyder carry through the neutral zone. Power play's over. 4:32 left. This faceoff will be just outside of the Rebels offensive zone. You've got Bryant, Henry, Hall on the offensive line with Cook and Jaden on D. Rebels win. Henry to Hall. Hall dumps it in. Arvada tries to bring it up left side. Bryant gets it quickly, tries to leave it for Henry, can't. Oh gosh. Puck goes round and round. Puck in front of the goal. Loose puck. Henry has it, gets taken down just like the last time. Almost an identical play at the opposite end of the rink, but no call. Rebels try to clear it up their right side. Arvada dumps it back in. Jaden tries to get the puck, bumped off by Arvada. Bryant slowly getting to the puck. Doesn't. Arvada has it in the corner. Now Bryant has a puck off to Hall. Hall carries it out of the zone, up through the neutral zone on the left side. Takes a shot, steered away by the goalie. Hall now gives a chase into the corner. Henry as well. Now Arvada carries it up the opposite end. Has a clear carry, 1-on-2. They shoot the puck, hits Noah in the chest, steered aside. Hall with a nice check against the Arvada player. Jones now trying to get the puck, carried up on the left side, clears the zone, and Arvada will pick it up in their own defensive end. 3 minutes left in the game, 7-0 Arvada. Arvada carries it through the neutral zone, unabated centrally. Glove save, Noah, 2:48 left. Rebels win the faceoff, goes back. Arvada, Roberts intercepts it. So Roberts got the interception, but drew it outside the blue line and then offside. So just timing again. Okay, Gasper's going to take the faceoff in front of the Arvada bench, just outside our offensive zone. Jones chips it in. Roberts gives a chase. Arvada brings it up left side. Arvada cannot pull the trigger on the shot. Puck's behind the net. Noah's looking for it. Back and forth. Bottom of the circle. Rebels steal it. Clear the zone. Arvada collects neutral zone. Arvada brings it back in. Nice check by Huddy. Roberts tries to backhand it out, stopped at the point by Arvada. Shot hits Gasper in the back of the leg. Shot over the crossbar. Oh, Gasper gets drilled behind the net on a check. Arvada shot. Noah makes the save, 1:42 left. Wholesale line changes. Tough shift for Gasper with a slap shot in the back of the leg and a big check behind the net. But speedy guy, getting his nose dirty, getting in there. All right, face off to the left of Noah. Cook has it. Gives it to Parent. Nigaman backhands it behind the net, trying to get up the right side. Arvada blows up our guy, couldn't see who it was. Liggett is hurt. Liggett is kind of doubled over, got hit in the chest. Staying out there. Nope, Harry's now going to the bench. Trying to get a new guy out. Puck is right in front of the net. Noah covers it up, 1:06 left. Carter asking what's wrong. Okay, so Carter's going off, as is Parent. Puck drop to the left of Cyberlick. Henry wins it. Bryant tries to come in. Bryant now carries it out of the zone into the offensive zone. Still lost it. Nigaman recollects. Nigaman and Cook on defense, passing it back and forth, trying to find an open zone. Give and go. Cook to Hall, but it didn't convert. Bryant trying to keep it in the zone, loses it up. Nigaman back to Hall. Hall dumps it in. Bryant giving a chase with Henry. Now Hall has it. Dumps it in. Bryant giving it chase behind the net. 19 seconds left in the game. Arvada clears his zone, comes up right side. Broken up by the Rebels. Cook has it, backhands it up left side. Arvada recollects to the point. Shot goes wide left, 5 seconds. And the Rebels clear the zone. That's game. So, the home opener for the Rebels, not a good one. 7-0 loss to Arvada. Arvada well in control the whole game. Just lots of great passing. Looks like that team's played together for a while. Very physical team. They have some size on us. So, like I said, we have a week to go before we play in South Denver on Saturday, Northern Colorado on Sunday. So I'm sure Coach AJ will be working on a lot of things with the boys this week. And until then, thanks for joining the stream today, and hope you'll join us again next